Good evening, third grade artists. I've got a recycled animal project for you. And you're gonna take your time with it because it's a little involved, but it's not super difficult. You might not have all the materials, but I did post an announcement this past weekend for you to gather up or look in your house for all kinds of things that could be made into art. So keep that in mind as you watch me do this first part of the animal project. Okay, do you remember this from the Do Buffet animals we just did? Or hopefully you will get to do. They're just the same little sketches. You could do more. I'm gonna make this camel. And I'm making the camel out of, that's my guide, out of a recyclable garbage, a trash can box, the liners for a trash can, the Glad trash can. You draw your animal on the other side and just go for it with a black Sharpie. So I'm looking at my reference picture, and I'm gonna make this him a little shorter. Feel free to cut your, look, and I have a whole assortment. Just wanna show you different things. You have to flatten the box and then cut them into rectangles. Here goes my camel. Hump, the rump, little tail. It's a silhouette, and you don't have to do 4 legs. I would just do 2. It's almost like a horse head. Okay, and you could locate a little eye. Just look, well, it's going to be cut out on the other side. All right, now I am going to cut my animal out. Cutting him out. And this is the side you want to show because it's a recycled animal. So I'm not so happy with his head, but I'm going to let it go. I've made some other ones. Now, so there he is, and you're going to detail him. So if you have construction paper at home or little newspapers, you can use those things to detail it. He doesn't have spots, but you have to think about the characteristics of your animal. Does your animal have spots? Does it have stripes? Does it have a mane? Does it have zigzags? You know, what does your animal have on it? So you could put those on with newspaper. You could even paint the newspaper or keep it plain, up to you, or colored papers. So I'm gonna make a little blanket like he's like an Arabian Night camel. And I'm gonna make a blanket for him using a marker. And it's almost like a blanket from the recyclables too, but I'm just gonna make like a little blanket with fringe. And like I said, if your animal has spots, you can do this out of the paper. And then you need some glue. I'll have a list of the materials you need. Wouldn't be on the hump, would it? Would it be on the hump? Yeah, it would be on the hump. Shape it. So a blanket, and then I'm gonna make an eye for him. Glue. And you could put you could detail the little blanket or the details you have. The eye, you could draw it on, but it's nice to use like newspaper, just a little eye. Okay. And before I finish making the animal and the details, I want to show you some of the other ones I made. There's the eye. And you just keep going. Maybe you want to do stripes on the blanket or whatever. Here is an elephant I made with a newspaper ear. Here is a lion with a orange mane. And here's a giraffe that doesn't have a stand. The stand is coming, the next part of this, with spots. You can make them brown spots, orange spots, dark yellow spots. That's my giraffe. So any kind of animal you want, but think about the details. Okay,